Hey, good morning, everybody. I love the rain. This is my favorite time of the year. I know it should be summer, but this is it. Anyway, I'm back here at the Perimeter Overflow, new customer, and look at this pool. Look at how it has cleaned up. Now, I came back here and I have brushed, and there was a little bit of algae on the walls, but check it. Look at how this is done. Now, these walls are really quite vertical, whereas like say a kidney bean pool, has minimal vertical walls. This has maximum vertical walls. So I wasn't too surprised when I came back here and there's a tiny bit of algae, but golly, it is just totally improved. The water is super clear. Phosphate treatment, totally worth it. I'm only seeing like tiny algae in the areas I can't really see any, but where there is, I think, and I'm having trouble scrubbing it out, but like right there, there's a tiny bit, and that'll just come out with more little, it'll come out with time. But anyway, super happy pool guy. This isn't their service date. A couple 3 days before, because I wanted to come back here on Friday, which is their service date, and just see this beautiful pool. I love Family Guy. Thank you, that'll be all. So I love Family Guy, and Quagmire is my favorite character, and we have a Quagmire right here. I've used this pool as an example of what we don't want to have happen, which is, our whole hill has just been sliding down. And do you hear that? Do you hear that noise? Yeah, besides the dog barking, the pump, there is so much mud right there. It's actually coming up to the pump where it's an air intake for the motor. Bad. So, once again, this is an example of, and I love this homeowner. I truly do. He is such a great guy. But I'm going to use his pool as an example of why we need to have the pool deck area and the equipment area. We can't have the mud. On the converse side, here's the pool. So, I mentioned, okay guys, that's enough. Last week I mentioned these makeshift sandbags. And you know what? Look, they did their job. I had about 9 leaves in this pool. And otherwise it keeps itself clean. So as long as we can keep the hill from sliding into the pool, once again, I'm not the gardener. I do manage this backyard because the pool is the star. But anyway, perhaps this is a cautionary tale.